you're looking for something to do with your sourdough discard, you have to try this recipe. These Pop-Tarts came out so crispy and delicious, the whole family will love them. Start with grating 2 sticks of cold salted butter. Then in a large bowl, you're going to add 2 cups and 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour. Then cut the butter into the flour with a bench scraper or a fork until it's nice and crumbly. Then you're going to add 1 cup of your sourdough discard from the fridge, followed by 2 teaspoons of distilled white vinegar and 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Mix everything together with a fork until it's incorporated. Then you're going to start using your hands. Take off your rings, ladies. You're going to mix this dough together until it forms a ball. If it is really dry, just add a teaspoon of water at a time until you get the right consistency. It should be soft but not too wet. Then you're going to wrap it in saran wrap and flatten it out with a rolling pin and then stick it in the fridge for at least 1 hour up to 24 hours. Mine was in the fridge overnight. Once you're ready, you're going to flour your surface and roll the dough out to about a 1/8 inch thickness in the shape of a rectangle. I used a pizza cutter to get those clean edges, and then I started cutting the strips, lightly scoring down the middle where I'm going to fold it over. Do a light egg wash around all the edges before putting your filling of choice in. I went with raspberry preserves. If you're wondering about the scrap of dough sitting on my counter, that's because I formed these rectangles before dividing into the sections, and then when I was done with these ones, I rolled out the excess dough and then made some more. Once your filling is spread out, fold them over and then press the edges with a fork. Then place them on a parchment paper lined baking sheet, give them a quick egg wash, and then place them in your 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Let them cool completely before you put your toppings on. I decided to go with some royal icing because I thought it would complement the raspberry preserves so well. These were so delicious. I hope you guys give it a try.